I'll be back on to review the summer's best tanning oils. Is ethically harvested whale the new coconut?
Not sure, but let me know if you need any help with that. Join in our phone discussion later today and listen to experts on both sides lose their minds in exactly the way you'd expect.
More on the hour, every hour.
Beat the heat with Weasel News.
Weasel News, confirming your prejudices.
Okay, well done. Should take this up for a living. We're making progress here. Like I said, nothing complex or dangerous, and that is exactly the way I want you to approach this next little task. We are going to borrow something off the Navy, an EMP. They're not going to mind. The thing is kept on a plane. The plane is kept on a boat. The boat is kept in the ocean. All very simple, just borrowing something off the government, like a library. You are going to bring the plane here. We're going to unload the EMP, sell the plane to fund the rest of the operation, write out the late fees. Easy. After that, you need to deliver the EMP here. We're going to borrow a helicopter from here, and we should be good to go. All right? Great. Good. Call me.
Turn up the AC, please. What do you keep on the cool side, Kelly?
I'm keeping it poolside, Brian.
Wow. That's an image. Well, folks, we know you're definitely not heading out of town. Not with these gas prices.
Yes, costs at the pump continue to rise for the 8th consecutive month as consumers are faced with the prospect of massive price hikes until the end of the summer.
Now, industry experts are unable to agree on the cause of the bull run, with some suggesting that patriotic Americans actually want to pay more.
Absolutely. I would have filled up my pool with premium if I wasn't using it this weekend.
Like a true American, Kelly. Now, here's my 2 cents. Prices are going to keep going up for a couple of months. Buy low, sell high if you can, and make sure you tune in for our Boss Sack Analysis Hour with Los Santos' resident oil baron, Mason Duggan.
And speaking of oil, I'll be back on to review the summer's best tanning oils. Is ethically harvested whale the new coconut?
Not sure, but let me know if you need any help with that. Join in our phone discussion later today and listen to experts on both sides lose their minds in exactly the way you'd expect.
More on the hour, every hour.
Beat the heat with Weasel News.
Weasel News, confirming your prejudices. Breaking news.
Wow, it is hot out there, folks. Kelly?
We hope you're keeping cool, Los Santos. Mercury is rising in San Andreas as this summer continues to break records for the hottest temperature since last year.
The gravy. It's a real scorcher out there. You turn up the AC, please. What are you doing to keep on the cool side, Kelly?
I'm keeping it poolside, Brian.
Wow. That's an image. Well, folks, we know you're definitely not heading out of town. Not with these gas prices.
Yes, costs at the pump continue to rise for the 8th consecutive month as consumers are faced with the prospect of massive price hikes until the end of the summer.
Now, industry experts are unable to agree on the cause of the bull run, with some suggesting that patriotic Americans...
Out at sea, but get over to Heists first. There's a boat there you can use as tender.
God! Shit!
Enjoy this moment of calm before the storm. There won't be an actual storm, according to my weather app, but there'll probably be explosions and waves caused by things crashing into the sea. Hopefully not you, or the plane we're after. Only the bad guys will crash into the sea. It'll be uplifting but traumatic as well, so, yeah. Enjoy the calm. Sikorsky's in-depth knowledge of the facility, the schematics he provided, we've been able to draw up a plan with a high probability of success. Human factor discounted. The drawback is the shopping list, but you have it in your hands now, and you're running down the aisles and filling up our carts. Come on. You see it? Aircraft carrier. Prepare to board and make your way up to the flight deck. When you find the Hydra with the EMP on it, bring it back to the base. How do we know it's on the ship? The crew leaked an inventory of the dark net. Put everything up for sale, the bastards. If we don't get this equipment, it will go into the hands of the terrorists, not thieves. You ready to board? There are two ways into the hangar bay. One door in front of you and another up a flight of stairs. Make your way through the hangar and take some more stairs up to the flight deck. They put out a mayday signal. Keep pushing and get to the jet.
This is not a drill. Code red emergency.
There's a supply room off the hangar bay if you need to stock up.
Damn it.
The Hydra's at the far end of the flight deck. It has vertical takeoff and landing capabilities, so whoever's flying better know how to get airborne. One of you is flying the Hydra home, the rest making sure it gets there. Don't disappoint me.
They've got the Hydra. Scramble jets. Scramble jets.
Roger that. Zam 206, roll down the jet.
People, go to work. EMP comes out of the jet, goes back into the 4x4. We use the jet to make some money, destabilize an oil state, and we prep the insurgent to go back into the Merryweather fleet. Now, we're moving on to phase 2, and that means taking the insurgent, once it's fitted with the EMP, and getting it into Humane labs, so we can turn the lights on. Hey, careful with that thing! It also means getting a Valkyrie attack chopper from, well, this will teach them who to listen to, Merryweather Security at the Port of LS. Once we're done with that, we'll go back to your place, get started on that thing I know nothing about. Details are on your board. Your board at the apartment. Go!